Hello everyone, good afternoon. Okay, this topic is unlock the heterogeneous AI computing device uh, use unified management with HAMi. Yeah. Uh, as the marketing group shows, the GPU shipment will 70% growing the 4 years. At the same time, the heterogeneous GPU will count to 20% as the market. But at the same time, the GPU, uh, how to management with numerous number of GPU, the NVIDIA and the OpenAI and the other public cloud both of use the Kubernetes. Yeah, the NVIDIA use Kubernetes management the 100 million uh, GPUs with Kubernetes, but at the same time, many challenges with Kubernetes. First one, the Kubernetes scheduling GPU can only one GPU, as the GPU sharing, and the second one, if we have many heterogeneous GPU, not only the NVIDIA but also the AMD, it's low better solution with Kubernetes. So we open source a project named HAMi. HAMi is the heterogeneous AI device sharing meanwhile. So we want to improve the AI utilization and use the unified to management scheduling and observability to heterogeneous GPU. The HAMi also can deployment in any public cloud with pluggable and the lightweight. Of course, we also support the seven vendors GPUs, not only the NVIDIA, but also the AMD, and the Google TPU, and the Huawei Ensemble, and the Cambrican. Okay. The most important feature is HAMi supports the GPU sharing. We can imagine scenarios. We have a Chain 7B model. We want to deployment the A100, but the model can only use the 24G and not use the entire GPUs. So HAMi can sharing GPU to various different tasks with one MB GPU memory and the 1% the GPU core. Of course, we can have an isolation in the container. So if two tasks run the same GPU, we can isolation and the fault isolation. This is the HAMi architecture. We use this symbolic the hijack operate the inside the container. So the application will through the HAMi core and call to the CUDA. Yeah, these are the architecture, and at this time we can have the device memory isolation and the core utilization isolation and the failed isolation and transparent the GPU task with any refactory. So if we have a native PyTorch or TensorFlow or the VRM task, we can just like this the before we. So this is the demo YAML. If we want to have two GPU and each GPU we just want the 10G and the 10% the GPU coring, we can use this YAML is okay. Just need to specify the three fields, the how many the GPU we want, and each GPU we want to use the GPU memory, and each GPU GPU core we want to use. After the task running, we can execute the NVIDIA SMY to watch the GPU resource allocation. We can see the 2 GPU with the 10G and in the container. Except the GPU sharing, we also support the rich, flexible, and the user-friendly the scheduling policies. The first of all, if we have 2 tasks in the same GPU, we can have different high priority. The task A have more high priority, and the task B has the slow priority. We also suppose. At the same time, we can, if we have different the NVIDIA series GPU in the AI cluster, such as the A series and the H and the Pascal and the Tesla is okay. We can schedule different tasks with different series GPU. Also, we also support the GPU-based scheduling and the load scheduling. Imagine one scenarios. If we have many different important tasks, we want to schedule in different nodes with different GPUs, so avoid the crash. But at the same time, if we have many small tasks, so we want to put this task in the same node, the same GPU to avoid the waste. So the HAMi have different scheduling for handle the different scenarios. This is our fast-growing community. At the same time, we have 100 contributors and more than the 100 end users. Of course, we support the 7 heterogeneous AI GPU device, not only the NVIDIA, the Huawei, Ascend, and the Cambrican. Of course, we also supporting the AMD and in other AI chips in China. Okay, if the users use Spark or they collocated the task in different ways, just like the Vocalo and the coordinator. The Vocalo is the self incubating project, and the coordinator is open sourced by Alibaba. So the 2 open source projects also support the HAMi to handle the GPU sharing and the heterogeneous GPU unified management, scheduling, and the observability also supported. This is our adopters. The many cloud vendors in China and around the world both use HAMi to improve the GPU utilization and unified management of the heterogeneous GPU. Okay, this is our roadmap in the 2025. We will support the AMD and the Google TPU. So we also welcome the new contributors to join us, join the community. Okay, this is the way to join us. The GitHub and the Slack. So thank you.